So let's go to the third part of the videos about using bones inside Arttista. Just remember that I am not an animator, I am not an artist, I'm just a software developer, and this is not a fancy animation or animation that you can say, "Oh my God, this is awesome." So let's do now. Now let's do something like you're seeing here, right? So let me clear these keyframes. Just remember that clear keyframes. The keyframes inside Arttista is just a mark. It's not the points of arts. The objects is not inside the keyframe by itself. It's just a mark. So let's clear the keyframes. You can see here that I still have my animation, even that I don't have the keyframes anymore because Arttista is a frame-to-frame animator. So all the tools inside Arttista are the use of these tools inside Arttista is for frame-to-frame, is to help you make your frame-to-frame animation. So I'm start here, I'm create a keyframe here, and I'll tell Arttista that I want to fix every object from this point to the end of timeline in this position. So I can press F8, or I can go here in the edition mode, select all the objects, animation, fix to front. Okay, now we are here. So let's animate. Let me reduce the frame number a little bit. Just at this position, I'll create a keyframe, Ctrl F2, or you can go here and set keyframe, right? Now I will move this root joint more to the front. We have this and this. Ctrl left to go to this keyframe, Ctrl right to go to this keyframe, right? So let's animate this arm a little bit back, this here, this a little bit here, and another one here, Ctrl F2. Let's select everything a little bit to the front, this arm here, this a little bit back, this movement, a little bit here. Let's see. Keyframe 1, keyframe 2, keyframe 3. Oh, keyframe 2, it's... Let's put it a little bit to the front. 1, 2, 3. And let's repeat. Let's just put this a little bit here. No. Let's see. Ctrl F2. Right here. His arm. Okay, let's see. It's not it's just a simple walk cycle. Okay, let's see. Now that I have these 4 keyframes, I will interpolate. I select everything or just the bones and press F2, or you can go here, animation and interpolate. And we got this. Let's put at this position a little bit to the upside to give the impression that is really walking in this to the up. Let's see. Yes, and we're gonna animate also this part, and you can see that you can animate and interpolation the bones, and you still can animate the skin or your object combined with the bones animation, as you can see here. I select these 4 points down here. At this position, the character is more to the upside, but this part should be here. Down, and this a little bit down too, just to give a better impression that he's walking. I select everything, F2 for interpolate, and let's see. Well, it's not good, but no, it's not perfect, but you already can use it. At this moment, I will turn this bone a little bit, and here too, a little bit here. Let's see how it works. Yes. Now that we have these 4 keyframes, I will repeat this animation right here to here, but we will have a problem. I will show you. I hold on the Alt key, as you can see here in the keyboard, and I have this range selected. So I click here and move to something about here, right? And now, if we interpolate it, you can see that we go until here, and now we go back because this keyframe is equal this keyframe. So how we can solve it? It's simple. We select this range, we go here, and we tell that for all objects selected, for all selected objects at this timeline range, I will move it. I will translate or move the position from here to something about here. So I can't use this regular working mode, because if I do this right now, I am moving the points only at this keyframe or only at this frame. So I have to use this working mode. When we use this working mode, we are working in several keyframes at the same time. In what keyframes I'm talking about? The selected keyframes or the selection timeline range of keyframes. So let's do it. We are here, and we should be here on the next keyframe, something about here. So I go here and I change to this, or I can press 4. I think it's more simple. 1 to this mode. As you can see, my mouse cursor, and 4 to this mode, right? But you also can go here. And at this frame, I move it something about here. Let's see. Back, front, a little bit down. I think it's enough. Let's go back to the full working mode. I clear the selection, and I select every point and press F2 to interpolate. Let's see what's happened. I think it's good. It's better than I thought that will be. Let's see from this view. Right. So right here, we're gonna stop the corrector and make it look to the upside. So I go, oh, sorry, I go, oh, you can see that I have a garbage frames here in this position. So how we can fix that? Because we are here in this position before we made all this animation. So Arttista did hacked these positions. So I go here, I select everything that I wanted, and we can go here and press this button. It means fix to front, or you can press F8, or you can go here, animation, and go fix to front. If we go here now, it's okay. So he goes until here, and until the end, Ctrl F2 to create a new keyframe. He looks to the upside, and he points the lamp to the up. This hand goes here, and we see this. So select everything, F2 for interpolate. Let's see. What's happened here? He's squeezing. Seems that he's squeezing. Let's change a little bit. Let's do this and F2. Yeah, a little bit better. Let's see how is it now. How it is now. Okay, just to give a better aspect, at this moment we will change his expression, face expression, right? Now I will tell Arttista that from this point until this, I don't want this object. So I go here and I can press Ctrl F7 or just press this button, right? If you go here, his mouth is still here. But if you go here, it's not here anymore. So at this point, I'll create a new mouth like this. Let's fill with the black color, right? And decrease the size a little bit. And at this position, you're gonna put it right here, and let's make it bigger. I select only this object, press F2, and we have this. Let's do something a little bit more interesting. In this position to here, I will put another keyframe here. Oh, sorry. In this position, I put here Ctrl F2, and no. Let's put this point right here, this point right here, this point right here. Oh, sorry. Let's see. What was that? I think that's a 7-9. So yes, was this. It's not, as I said before, it's not oh my god, this is amazing, it's an amazing animation, but you can see something that you can do. You can mix techniques, you can combine it, object animation and bones animation together. And let's do something more interesting right now. Let's put some lights on his hat. Let's see how can I do this. Yes. Let's pick this color right here. Select his hat at the first keyframe. Let's give a little bit more transparency. Let's exclude this point. I think it's good. And I will turn this all the way down, the foreground color. Okay. And what I'm gonna do is to associate or tell Arttista that, because these lights doesn't belong to anybody here. So the first thing I'm gonna do is tell Arttista that I want that this light follow this joint and this joint animation, because it's not something that I had thought in the beginning of the animation. It's something that I want to put it right now that animation is ended, right? Animation, follow last segment. Let's see. So here are the lights.